Interesting.
At that one, the corner bar there.
Yep,
Maybe the bar took it on or something.
could be.
Cause they had the city set up, they had vendors in there and, you know, just like it always has been.
Sure.
Yeah, even got one of my bikes sold this year, so that was good.
How many bikes do you have?
I had two. I'm down to one, now I'm looking for a couple more.
I bought one this rally, but it wasn't it's a Beamer.
I'm sorry.
Did you buy an adventure bike?
I was going down to buy an adventure bike. I took my wife with me, unfortunately, and they have that RT with the heated back seat.
Yep.
And the heated
That-
hand
that
grips.
was the first
And
mistake.
heated, so I came home with the RT.
Yeah. They're not a bad looking bike.
Yeah, I tell you, it's the nicest bike I've ever.
The thing I don't like about them is how the engine is opposed and how your feet kick back. Okay,
Re-enable, okay, we're good.
okay. Call the meeting to order, Tuesday, August 12th, Planning Commission. First order of business is consideration to approve the minutes from June 3rd, 2025, Planning Commission. Has everybody had a chance to review those? Any corrections or additions to those? Okay, can I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion. A second.
Okay, we have a first by Rachel and a second by Dusty. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. On to the action items, we have one for tonight. It's preliminary plat of lots 7A, 7B, and 7C in Block 1 of McKee subdivision.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Up for consideration tonight is a preliminary plat. It was presented by Baseline Surveying. It would subdivide 2 existing residential lots into 3 lots to be used as a townhouse building lot. This property is zone medium density residential, and townhouses are permitted use within the zoning. It does have the following regulations, which the staff has reviewed, and the plat as presented does meet all of the criteria for the area regulations. It does have a front yard setback of 10 feet, a rear yard of 10 feet, a minimum lot width of 35 feet, and the lot has a minimum lot area of 3,500 square feet. Maximum lot coverage for this zone is 50%, which we're underneath, and it does provide a minimum of 400 feet of hard surface parking space. So with that, again, this is a preliminary plat. I would be happy to answer any of your questions you may have regarding this, or the staff's recommendation would be for approval of the plat as presented.
I do have a question on
Sure.
that. Looking at it, is the lot line gonna split the townhouse? Is that how it's,
Yeah, so these are laid out when they're laid out, and typically we would wait for the final plat until the foundations are poured so we can have the surveyor shoot that wall in, and that common wall does become the property line.
so then when it does that, it gets rid of the side setbacks?
Correct.
Okay.
The only side setbacks at that point in time that we have are on the exterior sides of the building.
That's what I thought, reading through it, but
Yeah.
I wanted to clarify that.
Yeah, the common wall becomes the interior property lines.
So then it's 2 addresses, 2 separate properties, 2 separate owners.
Correct, and each lot would be required to have individual utility accounts, water, sewer, power, and then the way that they're laid out, they're actually able to then transfer that title to those individual lots to different people.
Okay. That's how I understood it.
Forgive me for interrupting.
Yeah, would you step up to the mic and make sure the green light's on, if you would, please?
Sorry, I was running a little late.
Oh, you're good.
I am the owner of that property. So if you have any questions, I'm here to answer any too.
Question I have, I think it's a great idea. Is there a house on one property now?
There's nothing, it's all raw land.
It'd be the two vacant lots shown up there, Aaron.
Okay.
And they're being platted into the three.
Into the three, okay. So there'll be three structures on it eventually, is that
Be,
the plan?
be one structure, three individual
Oh,
homes.
three, okay, I was thinking
But,
it was
but,
a
I mean,
duplex.
if you think about it, it's one structure, it's just gonna have common walls
Yep.
that separate.
Okay.
I mean, like, most of the townhouses that we have on the southern end of town are built in that manner.
Okay,
Similar to the ones on Baldwin.
Correct.
yeah,
Would be a good
yeah,
example.
yeah,
Correct.
okay. No, I think it's a great idea. Do some infill. Is there any other discussion from the public? Any discussion from the board? Hearing no discussion, do I have a motion?
I motion to approve.
We have a first by David,
I'll second.
second by Tom. Any other discussion? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Our next action item is our annual use on reviews, and I will let you take that, Rick.
Sure, so we have, if you guys recall, when use on reviews are approved by the planning commission, they initially go to the Board of Adjustments for a final approval. And then once those approvals have been made, as long as there are no complaints or any issues with those uses that are allowed, they come back to the planning commission for an annual review and get reviewed for another year. Currently, we're slated for this meeting. We've got one use on review at 940 Dixon Drive, which was granted in 2023 to allow for dry camping. If you recall, this was the Saab Museum building, and they eventually have people that come and stay there, kind of an overnight deal. And I forget what club
Harvest something.
they belong to, right? Where they have people that come. We certainly have not seen a impact in any of the services we provide, and we haven't had any complaints. So that would be one that we're asking for, just a annual review of that. The second one was a use on review that was granted in 2017 on Fifth Street for an in-home accounting business. Again, very low impact. We haven't had any complaints, any issues with that. Next one is a use on review that was granted in 2019 at 2703 Lozelle Street for the drive-up coffee kiosk. That'd be the one that's in the Grocery Mart parking lot. Busy all the time. I don't know how many of you guys are coffee drinkers, but it's busy all the time.
They
Yeah,
have
I'm sorry,
three,
the-
they actually
the
have three.
Same owner, the Coffee Espresso.
Rev it up.
You rev it up, sorry, there you go, yep. So we haven't had any issues on that one. Next one is use on review, 2017 for an in-home day. Heather Kreitz's building, been there for, man, I've had all my kids go there, so it's been there a while. Haven't had any issues with that one. And then finally, we have a use on review that was granted in 2022 at 1621 Hope Street for a pet sitter. Haven't had any complaints or any issues with that one. So action and recommendation would be for the Planning Commission to approve all of those conditional use permits for another year.
Question for you, can we do that as one motion for all the use on reviews?
I believe so, yeah. That's how I
Okay.
had them. If you like, I mean, you wanted to discuss one individually, I think we could remove it, but.
Okay. Is there any discussion from the public? Any from the board? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve all.
I'll second.
I have a first by Rochelle, a second by David. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries on all five use on reviews. Okay, last item is motion to adjourn. Oh, the information, yeah.
Sorry, Aaron, the last, item was an informational item, and I got notification this afternoon that the owner of that property wished to pull and remove that. They're not considering that any longer. So, you're right, the next motion would be to
Adjourn. Okay. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll motion to adjourn.
Have a first by David, a second by Dusty. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion is adjourned, or meeting is.